So I'm hoping that you remember a little bit of this topic from Animal Science 1, but this is animal rights and animal welfare. We're going to kind of compare and contrast the two because they are different. So animal rights. It's not the same as animal welfare. It really should not be used as if it is the same because it's not. A lot of times the media wrongly uses the two terms interchangeably, and that's not technically correct. So the modern animal rights movement, there's over 400 animal rights groups in existence today. They really came into prominence in the 1960s and 1970s, and initially they were made up mainly of urban people, many of whom were vegetarians. The beliefs of the animal rights movement includes the following. A lot of people want to try and humanize animals to have the same rights as humans because their thought is that humans are also animals, so why should animals not have the same rights that we do? Another train of thought is that we should not use animals for human purposes, because it is morally and ethically wrong, and it reflects a bias that humans are superior to animals. And because we can classify ourselves as an animal, we should not be considered superior. They also believe that animals should not be used for any kind of entertainment. They believe that animals should never be used for food, clothing, medical research, or any sort of product testing. And they also believe in using eco-terrorism to prevent people from using animals if necessary. One of the major animal rights groups is PETA, which is People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. It is the largest animal rights group in the world. It has over 800,000 members. And since 1980, it's really been dedicated to establishing and protecting the rights of animals. They are very much against eating, wearing, experimenting on, and using animals for entertainment. So animal welfare is a little bit different. It's rooted in any one of the following schools of thought. A lot of times people think that, there's a history of animal domestication dating back early to the Chinese and the Egyptians. And early on in the U.S., we used animals a lot for food, clothing, shelter, transportation, horsepower to perform daily tasks like farming or something like that. There's also the creationist view that Christians believe that God gave man dominion over his animals, which includes both their use and their care. And there are various religions that will use animal sacrifice. And when a religion does include animal sacrifice, they provide great detail as to how to humanely slaughter the animal. Animal welfare really influenced early laws relating to animals, and laws that protect animals and their welfare were present far beyond the animal rights movement. Beliefs of animal welfare include that animals should be treated humanely regardless of how they're used. So animal rights believes in not using animals at all. Animal welfare says we can use them as long as we treat them appropriately. They believe that animals should receive proper housing and nutrition, and they should receive proper care for disease prevention and treatment for disease or injuries. If euthanasia or slaughter is necessary, it should be done in a humane way, such that the animal doesn't feel it. As always, please let me know if you have any questions. I am here to answer anything that I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching.